TUF F1 2017, TUF Division 3, Sunday night. Joining me in the commentary box is a good friend of mine who also shares the same nationality as I. Spurgovato, welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
So today is Italy, Monza. Usually a track with low downforce and low wings. I'd expect
And a lot
to
of
see.
overtakes as well. We have
Yes,
only
that's a
14
good
drivers
point.
today. We only have 14 drivers today, and that's a bit of a shame. But let's see what happens. Of course, we hope that we'll get some good racing here, and yeah, quality over quantity. But of course, it would be nice to get a full grid. But let's see what happens and hope for the best, right?
Yeah, it's. I think, as I believe that this has starting to become as a habit in Division 3
Yeah.
of people not showing up. But we should have a good race. It's Monza, lots of overtaking with the DRS and the high speeds, and should be fun.
It should be fun,
Underway.
and it's really tight race for the championship at the moment. So
Yeah,
because
it
we don't
is.
have the top two drivers driving today, so there's who's Raidfo with 52 points at P4 in the standings today is the highest rated driver, and with Jesper with as many points, 52 in P5, and is Padma driver today? Yes, he is. He's with 50 points, and Harza with 50 points as well. So it's 4 drivers inside 2 points. So that's going to be pretty interesting. In the end, Gabriel has 95 points, so it's not for him. It's not a big of a loss for him to lose the 25 points to someone else. There's a huge gap, but still, of course, everyone wants the points they can get. So.
Yeah, as Gabriel has been promoted to Division 2, and Jakey Boy,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and Jakey Boy is not driving. He's focusing on school stuff, etc.
At the same time, Jesper puts out the provisional pole lap. It's not provisional, but it's still P1 at the moment, 121.6. And
Okay,
now Raidfo is blistering that lap with 120.9.
Okay, I'm gonna take back what I said about before the stream started about 121.9 being the pole lap. That's being absolutely demolished by Raidfo. So, but yeah, SDB cut. I don't know. We'll just call me SD or cut. SD goes second fastest. Just a tiny margin to Jesper. As Sheo is on the soft tire for some reason. He's pitting. He's pitting now, so he'll take the supers. Board with I Shoot You, losing half a tenth in the first sector. In Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2 now. It's nice and smooth. The comments are saying that Boz and Ferrarista they've been promoted as well.
Yeah, sorry for that. I didn't remember. I didn't remember that at all. So yeah.
I shoot you coming to the final corner. Still can't remember the name of, even if it is Monza. I shoot you P4.
Parabolica it is.
Parabolic, yeah, that's the corner. 8/10 shy of Radefo and his pole time.
Rip and Run is also coming in Parabolica, but he's coming in this lap, yeah. No problems. Hamtara is on the back straight after Ascari. And
he's 1.6 behind the pole lap, so I don't think he's gonna improve.
Yeah, but he's on lean, so he's gonna come in.
Yeah, he's gonna come in.
I think the same thing is going, yeah, with Madison, as he's still the best teammate I ever had, so that's fun to see him drive. And yeah, he's coming in as well. So there's people coming out, but I shoot you. He is on a lap because he's on max mix. So, but I think that was invalidated. I'm not sure.
Yeah, invalidated.
I don't know. He's still on reach max. So let's see what happens.
If he does this, if he really does this lap, he has to come back.
No,
yeah, he's in the pits.
He was 5/10. He was 5/10 shy already. So, but people are coming out. Colin, Hartan, Shea is coming out as well. Bob hasn't even put a lap yet, and he's still coming in. So, yeah.
Wow. I gotta disagree. I think this unknown guy might be the German who always says nice things. But I have to disagree on that one. He says that Gabriel is faster. Yes, in a race, maybe. But I think qualifying Dobby is faster. Wait, no, the other way around. Gabriel is faster in qualifying, and Dobby is faster in the race. So.
Well, it's a bit of a 50-50 chance, a 50-50 situation, because in the end, Dobby is I don't know, to be honest.
Hart's on a flying lap. I think his teammate was in the way. Best Bob.
Might be.
So we'll see. 26.8 in the first sector.
It's 6/10 that separates P1 and P2, and that's a really big margin, I think, for any qualifying session. I think it was Hungary where Dobby was as a reserve, and Dobby drove there, and I think on the first lap it was 8/10 to P2. Just on the first lap, so let's see what Hartza can do. It is his
He's
final
gonna
lap
improve.
He's
1.1 seconds behind Radefo, P7.
122.0, and he's run out of fuel. He has no time anymore. His time has run out, so I think he retires. Yeah.
As Rip and Run is on his flying lap in Ascari.
Cloudy is coming over the line. A P2, 121.3, so he's catching up on Radefo.
Rip and Run in the Parabolica now.
Mr.
Nice.
Unknown is not the German, to be honest. Not to be.
But he said next season. And that brings mind to Yeah, Rip and Run doesn't improve. He's still P7.
Wapachop coming over the line from P9 does not improve, but he still has one lap to
Hamtaro
go.
does not improve. And he still has fuel for one last lap.
I don't know what happens with what Fola is doing, to be honest.
Matty Suddens is in the gravel.
Oh no.
Very nice done. Very well done. Fola, I think Fola improves.
Making... What?
Wait, no,
okay,
Fola did. He's disqualified.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was.
I
yeah.
didn't see the car. I didn't see the car, so.
Oh, okay. Now, I mean, it was just making a yellow flag on the main straight. I don't know why he's doing that.
Hunter up by 2/10 on his
Shay
previous
coming
best.
over the line. Shay is coming over the line. Just
now he's starting his final lap.
Yeah, but now he has the time to get the clearest track and the best track possible. You know, there was someone behind him, I think, who I think it was Matty. Yeah, Matty Suddens still has a lap to go.
JB has and will improve. A big slide around there in the Parabolica. He will go P3.
3. Yeah. Brayfo retired from the session, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
and
something
Sheo no lap.
I think.
Sheo in the wall. Okay.
Oh, that's
Sheo's
not
in
good for him.
Yeah, he's in the wall. I think that's the first chicane. No, the second chicane. Matthew Suddens is on a flying lap.
I shoot you is coming through a scar, but I think it was invalidated. I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise if it was invalidated, but he's still driving, so I don't think that's the case.
Chris, it's not Holmes and Ox. Trust me, that's
not possible. I think
that's not possible.
I shoot you at P7, but I think that's
Matthew Suddens improves.
For thinking me,
P8.
For thinking me as Holmes, but I don't know.
I don't know. We're good in terms of me and Holmes, aka Eric, are in good terms when it comes to like speaking to each other. I'm not bothered. It's not really bothering me at all. It's just the racing that's bothering me, really.
Yeah,
after the history him and I have had.
Yeah, you have a long history all the way from the Finnish league, so that's a long way. But Best Bob is dragging out the time here, driving in low fuel mode. No, low fuel mode.
Chris,
he has run out of fuel. So.
The sweet boy who is with me in the commentary box is Spurg. And the grid is for this Italian GP in TUF3 stands as follows: Raidfo takes pole, SDB Cot takes P2, and that's quite close. That's quite a close margin.
That is.
And we'll continue shortly. Kiss and make up. No. I don't kiss males. Cloudy Balloons takes P3. Jesper BF1 P4. Whoopachop P5. Best Bob 6th. I Shoot You 7th. Matthew Suddens 8th. Bad Boy 9th. Rip and Run 10th. Heartsa 11th. And Hamtaro 12th. That's a bit surprising, those two. Sheo 13th, no time, and Fola disqualified.
I think it was with Hartza. I would have expected a bit more. I think.
Okay, now that's just an insult. Purr sounds like Holmes.
Ah, well, I don't know. Better for me not to say anything about that.
So we're soon starting. BIP drivers are making their last strategy calls for the race. Oh shit. As Unknown says, big crash turn 1 and
That's a possibility, but we all hope that doesn't happen. But we really do
sadly,
that it happen.
sadly, sadly I have to
Four lights,
agree.
5 lights, and we're
We're
off
away.
on the Italian Grand Prix. I assure you got a bad start here.
JB got a beautiful start. Not
Oh,
lost
and there's
any part
what?
of his front wing.
Cloudy just runs through the grid to turn 1. I don't know what was going on in his head. He just annihilated everyone.
And now
I
he's
just
paying the
tried to
price.
annihilate everyone.
Who's that? Fulla in the background.
Yeah. I don't
think-
know what's going on
Yeah,
here.
he's
He
retired.
retired. I'd like to see what Cloudy actually did there. He just cut the corner and just annihilated everyone.
We'll have to see if JB has any damage. Nope.
No damage.
No damage
At
to
least in
SD, no
top
damage to
4.
Raidfo. Wapachop, no damage.
Hamtara is the first one with
Suddens.
damage. So.
Suddens has damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does. Guys, please do not fight in the chat. I know it's fun to watch for everyone, but Madison is making good dive bomb in Parabolica, by the way. But please do not, yeah, please do not fight in the chat. You can fight wherever you want, but not here, please. Yeah.
And there's cloudy balloons in the wall. He's hit the pit wall with Hamtaro. Cloudy balloons has hit the pit wall with Hamtaro. Hamtaro has no front wing.
I
he's
don't know what has happened, but I think some Cloudy has done something to him. If we think about the first corner and what happened now, I really don't know what happened, but yeah.
I think
Shay retired as well.
I think
Shay
cloudy
is in the
balloons.
wall.
Yeah, Shay was in the wall
Yeah,
between the last
he's
mouse.
driving. Yeah, he's driving with the wheel he just unpacked. So
The picture was amazing. He was his wheel was on a chair.
Bad boy just made an amazing overtake on I shoot you in Ascari, and that was a good one. That was really a good one. And there's a three-way battle. Oh, and Reaper just loses the rear end in Parabolica, but no damage. He just managed to save it. And Wapachop on Matty Suddens into turn 1. Let's see what happens. Still a bit too far away.
Matthew Suddens goes deep. Not quite. Let's see the chat.
Yeah, there's a bit of a beef going on there, but let's hope that
Anthony Bilbay, idiot! Why was Ham Toro going so slow? That must be cloudy balloons. That's the only reason I can. That's the only reason I can think of. Anthony.
If it is you, can you please tell me why you did that? What happened in turn 1? Because I want to know. But yeah, Raidfo still has a very comfortable lead of 3 seconds, and I mean, I think he's gonna win this if there's no no crashes, but I do not think anyone will catch him by just pure driving.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Jesper going outside of
On the
SD.
outside. No, that's
Not
not
quite
enough grip.
enough.
But still has DRS on the main straight.
And
Let's see what
is
happens.
close as hell.
Yeah, that's that is gonna be tight in turn 1. Let's see what happens. Is he going to
He
make
got
the
it,
dive
he got
bomb?
it,
No.
he
Yeah,
got it.
that's an easy one. Good overtake by him. Good overtake.
Whopper chopped, still not capable of overtaking Matthew Suddens. Okay, unknown, you have got to stop being German. Or Italian, I don't know, just stop. I just,
Stop being unknown.
the last thing I wanna hear is ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Grazie ragazzi. Yeah, the battle goes on
Honestly.
between Wopachop and Matthew Suddens.
And Harta's getting DRS for just behind. I shoot you. Is there going to be any drama? Oh,
And
drama, but action in Ascari too wide, and that was a clean overtake. I think that was a clean overtake by Harta into turn into Ascari into P8, and and the German unknown is continuing his
yeah.
bam ba bam bam. But it's closing up on B cut, but not enough, just not enough.
Yeah, SDB cut has something. He's losing so much time. JB is now 2.6 seconds away, and that's lag. As TUF Sheo has left, which you cannot do. That is forbidden. Sheo, you owe me a pint. You dirty bastard. You owe me a pint. Oh, the real German. The real German is in the chat.
Oh,
welcome,
the
Kevin.
Real German.
Welcome, Kevin. You're finally here.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin. All right, we have Kevin in the chat, and everything is saved in the chat. So now, Kevin, you can start being our official engineer for everyone. As Matty Suddens is overtaking B cut on the rear straight, what is it, back straight.
Yeah.
And B cut still has the DRS, I think. Yeah, let's see what happens. I don't think he's
It's not enough.
wins. It's not enough.
He's not even catching up.
No. And now Matty can just cruise into the into catching JB.
Anthony Bilbay says, sorry I outbraked myself, went on the grass to avoid hitting the back of Bad Boy and just lost control of the car, sorry.
Alright.
But this is remarkable. This is remarkable. Remarkable. Matthew Suddens is P3 with a broken front wing. He's losing time to JB, but still.
That means we have a good battle between the B car and Matthew. And best Bob went to the pits, so he's on softs now with 26 seconds after I shoot you, and Bad Boy overtook a rip and run pretty easily there. No problems whatsoever, as Wapachop is catching B car and Matty Suddens. Let's see if he can capitalize on the on his speed and just overtake both of them. Not enough on the main straight yet.
There's a bit of a train forming between Matthew Suddens.
I mean, all the way to P7 from P3, so that's a good one.
Nappula, you always know what to say. No, sorry, Kattimies. You always know what to say. Opel.
Yeah, there's some good German quotes there. So
And thanks, Nappula.
thank you. Whopper chop
Um,
over. Oh, and there's folks in the wall. Ripper Run and Bad Boy and B-Card. Everyone in the wall. B-Card got a 5-second stop and go for a severe collision with Bad Boy, and Bad Boy has no front wing damage, but he was still on the gravel, and so does SDB cut no front wing damage, and Harza just was P9 I think, so he's P6 now, and Ripper Run over to Whopper Chop, and there's stuff happening in the race.
now Bad Boy hits SDB cut. I think, yeah, it's not just pit, man. Pit.
Was it a revenge or what happened?
I don't know. I don't believe. I don't think so.
Sorry, Ripper Run is into the pits, so I think he has a bit of a damage. Let's see. They did not change his front wing, so no
both
damage.
Both Haas drivers in the pits. I think, but yeah,
Ripper
Bad Boy pitting as well.
And I think B-Card is putting softs on as well. Yes, he is. And serves his 5-second stop and go at the same time. So there's folks in the pits right now, and now the gaps are forming. A lot of gaps between the drivers.
As Bad Boy will be the last driver on the grid as Hunter goes past.
I don't understand why Hamdara took super softs
No, it's no point. It's no point putting the mediums on lap 2. It's not. You're gonna have to stop either way. In the end.
Yeah, but in the end, if you put super softs on in the end, and everyone is on older tire softs or mediums, I mean it's gonna be faster. And Chris, don't worry, neither do I. I just know, I mean, no one knows German, at least. I mean, just the Germans.
And there's Harza up to P3 as Wapachop and Matthew Suddens are pitting. Suddens in with the mediums and Wapachop with the mediums as well. So they're gonna go to the end. And that is...
So there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Got to just stop, please. And Matty Suddens with Reaper Run into turn 1, and he still has... He got the better exit. He got a better exit from... well, he was faster, just in the end. No worries about that. Reaper Run on softs and Mr. Matty Suddens on mediums, so there's a chance Reaper Run can overtake him. I think on the next lap.
Come on, childs. Get a room.
Children.
Film your session of dirty anal. This is obviously...
It's the banter coming, but please do not fight there. I mean, it's fun to watch it's fun to see the comments and stuff like that, but still, I mean, keep it clean and yeah, please do.
I mean, if you do want to have sex with each other, this bickering and hash marks banter is referring to you having sex. Just do it.
It's okay.
And this whole fake hate towards each other.
Reaper Run on P5, just catching up on Matty, but couldn't make the overtake into turn 1. But he's still very close all the time with 2-3 tenths all the time. So there's yeah.
All the time you have to be clean all the time.
Yes. All the time you have to leave out the space, okay? But as the DRS straight is coming,
Rip and
and
run
rip and run. I think
is.
it's gonna be his move. It's gonna be something has to happen right now. He's on soft, and Ascar is coming. Ascar is a very difficult corner to overtake on, especially if you're on the outside, and that's a good move from Ripper. I'm not trying to overtake because there was already damage inside. But Kati, if you want to fuck with Chris, please not do it here. There's cheap motel rooms just about in Norway because it's in the middle of your if you live in Finland and Chris somewhere else. I think he's British, so Norway is just about in the in between. And rip and run with DRS on Matty Sutton's easy. No, not yet. It's getting closer every lap, but he still can't make the overtake stick.
I'd rather shack sheep. Okay.
To be honest, no, I'm not gonna say anything because Rip and Run is still getting closer, but he just can't make the move stick.
Why can't Rip and Run make the move stick? I mean, he's on faster tire. He's on the faster tire, and he has the whole front wing. He has the whole front wing compared to Matthew Sutton's.
Behind him. He's killing his tires behind him, and now Madison's got a shitty exit. I'm sorry about the language, but now he has to try and do something because he's killing his tires on the dirty air behind him. And it is too wide, and
he's got it.
Has to make
he's got it. Matthew Sutton's has given the place to Rip and Run.
But now Matthew Sutton's is coming on the back straight, and Wapachop has catched up so much.
Redfall and JB Pit, both on softs. Wow,
so
really?
So is on P1. So
and
that's
Hartza P1 with 12 laps old super softs. Wow.
That's good.
But actually, the softs will go to the end from lap 13.
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance, yeah. So this actually might be a very good tactic by Hartza. No, of course, no chance of winning this race because Reiko is just 4 seconds behind him and has pitted. But Hartza is actually making up a lot of places. He started P13, and so no, I'm sorry, P12. No, P13. What was it? P12 or P13? So
it was P12.
Yeah,
I think.
So, yeah.
There's
no, P11,
6.
P11. I'm sorry, P11.
There's 6 soft runners: Redfall, JB, Rip and Run, Best Bob, I Shoot You, and SDB Cut, who's actually touched the wall just now and lost a part of his front wing. And there's one guy on Supras.
And Hartza's in the pit.
That's Hunter, and yeah, and Hunter in the pits.
Let's see where he is.
Softs.
Let's see where he's joining. Of course, softs. That's a good one. But he is joining in.
I think P4. No, sorry,
no,
P7.
P5, I'm sorry. No, it's
P7. P7. Well, no, P6. P6. Yeah. But he has the fresher tire.
We really shouldn't be engineers.
He has the faster tire and the fresher tire.
He has the fresher tire, but still the same tire as Bob. So, and Bad Boy makes the fastest lap 1:23.557 on the mediums.
Hunter pits, softs, yes. And,
good one.
So that's everyone now with the real race tire, the softs or the mediums. There's no point using the super softs unless you're gonna do a 2-stop with supers, 2 softs, 2 supers again. And yeah, there's a
and cloudy. Yeah.
There's a big gap between JB and Redfo. I mean Redfo and JB, 10.4 seconds.
Redfo with 1:23.3 fastest lap of the race.
And Rip and Run 6 seconds behind JB. And yeah.
There's not a huge battle going on.
There's
So
not much battling going around. So
Wapachop just gets the DRS of Marisanes with 0.9 seconds behind, but it's so far away. Still so far away, but they're on the same tire, so that might help Wapachop just a little bit because Matty still has the front wing damage as Wapachop does not. Closing in. Actually, we are on the just past the half of the race. So and Hartza in P6. That's I'm so happy for him because he's making up good positions. Very good positions actually. And he is on soft while Wapachop and Matthew are on medium. So actually, this might be a potential P4 for Hartza in the end. The mediums might be a bit faster in the end, but if you can overtake him, that might be something. That actually might be something.
and
Bad
Boy retires.
Yeah, I think he went on the gravel and just gave up.
Yeah, he's lost a part of his
Good
front
night,
wing.
Katti says he's going to sleep, so good night.
Yeah, good night, Katti.
And
Hunter
that
gets
means that
P10.
means that everyone gets points. That means that's not
if they finish within the 90%.
Yeah, but still, everyone who drives to the end gets points, and that's a bit of a shame to see a race where only at least 10 drivers drive to the end because I mean, I'd like to see a bit more battling because in the end we could have double the amount of people driving here.
Yeah.
And SDB car is closing up on Ashuyu very well, and he's got a better exit.
He's overtaking
and going to Lesmo 1 and easy overtake, no problems there.
And Wapachop still keeping up with Mattisarens, just over 1 second.
Katti, just go to sleep, by the way. I shoot you with 3-second time penalty.
I think that's the first one. First corner cutting or track extending penalty we've had. Lap 16, wow,
yeah.
pretty impressive.
First one with warnings is Madison has 3 warnings but no penalty. That's pretty interesting. And yeah, there's comments coming in that what a boring race. It is the boring part right now, but the end is gonna, I think the end is gonna surprise us, and the beginning was very interesting. As Hartza is catching up, he has catched up just about a second in a few laps. So
SDB cut 3 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, I think Hartza could take the P4 here. There's a chance.
Yeah, there's a good chance. If Wapachop and Mathisarens takes too much penalties, that could mean
or just battle
or just do it with the pace. The pace or the penalties.
Yeah, that's true.
As Wapachop is now really getting closer to Mathisarens.
Yeah.
Race, perkele.
That's true. Kevin, you have Kevin the Sheva Shishi? Sheva the Sheva is
The Sheva Popkiki?
is he's teaching a few Finnish words here. Race equals perkele, and perkele is the strongest word in the Finnish language. If you're ever very angry at something, you can just say perkele, and it makes stuff easier. You gotta try it out, Katti. It helps you a lot with all those relationship problems with Chris. Chris asked at the same time, who's gonna win the next F1 race? What do you think? Who's gonna win the next? Who's gonna win in Baku?
Uh, well, obviously it's gonna be Mercedes.
Well, it has to be.
This
If they
time,
want to get points, they have to win.
This time, I will predict Ferrari for everything. For pole, for fastest lap, for 1-2, and Mercedes third. So this time, that it's gonna go the opposite. It's gonna go the opposite. Mercedes pole, Mercedes fastest lap, Mercedes 1-2.
Hartza catching up very much. He's just 0.6 seconds behind.
Vettel win. Vettel will turn in on Ham again. I don't think so. No. If someone is gonna turn on someone, it's Seb turning on Verstappen.
Max. And now Hartza already has the DRS, so it's not gonna take a long time because before he's gonna overtake him.
Wopachop really struggling right for fastest lap. 23.2.
Not just yet. Yeah, but it's just a few laps, and he will overtake Wopachop and Matthew just a few laps later, I think.
But Mercedes has the fastest car. Vessi Melanie will win, what the fuck? As Eric comments, the blessed one, Rick Rocket Morning Surprise going to win.
Oh no, my controller.
Rip and run, and Best Bob in the pits. This is interesting.
Why?
I don't know.
On mediums.
They were on medium. I think but I think they were on mediums.
Yeah.
And the grip just died, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And Hartza is still closing in on Wopachop. Now he's really close. And so is Wopachop and Matthew as well. So, I mean, P3 for Hartza could be possible. It really could be possible.
Wait. Rip and Run was P4 and he pitted, so he's P7. And now Hartza's P5.
Yeah, he was P3. He was P3, now he pitted, now he's P7. Yeah.
Yeah, so Hartza could really get the podium here. P3. Yeah. It's up for grabs. Seven laps to go.
And Wopa is actually no, it's not gonna cut it for him just yet, overtaking Matty. Neither for Hartza. I mean, that's the only battle going on track right now. There's 11 seconds, 16 seconds, and Wopachop is actually he was braking way too late, and now Hartza is just inside his diffuser already, almost. And Ripperan overtakes SD B-Card because B-Card is coming in. He's coming in again. B-Card is taking the super softs. Oh, he's changing his front wing.
Yeah,
well, that's useless, John. I mean, that's a shame. And now it's Hartza's time to overtake him. He has to overtake him.
Will Hamter get SDP got? No, not quite.
No,
or will he?
So. I don't think so.
Will he get? He gets P9.
Oh.
Wow. Hamter up to P9. But
let's go, Finland.
SDB cut has he's the fresher tire and the faster tire,
yeah.
so
it's not gonna be long behind him, but Hartza really has to step up his game now because we all Finns want him to overtake him. We want 2 Finns on the podium, so please, Hartza, go and do it. Just scream perkele, and and he just closed the rear just a little bit in parabolic. He he saves it and loses about a tenth or two there, but still.
Closing in on Wapachop, not enough. No.
Hartza has 1.2 laps of fuel, so that's no.
As
There's no.
DB Cut gets the overtake done on Humter, and Best Bob the fastest lap 1:23.1. Yeah, there's not much going on except Hart's chasing Wapachop and Matty Suddens.
And Hamtaro, as the SDB has already overtook Hamtaro, so that didn't take that
Rip and
much
run
longer.
3
And Rip and
seconds.
run, yeah, but there's no.
Let's see.
And
Yeah, the gap.
Mr. Germans in the chat, please keep it in English so everyone understands what you're talking about, please.
And the gap from Raidfo to JB is a pretty big one. 12.3 seconds. The gap from JB to Matty Suddens is a pretty big one as well, 18.2 seconds. And also the gap from from Hartza to Rip and Run is 14.5 seconds, and the gap between Best Bob and I Shoot You is 13.5. Pretty big gaps going on there.
Yeah, it's big gaps, but something has to happen right now between P3 and P5 because otherwise it's going to be a very boring race. Of course, dirty air and stuff like that, but Hartza has the softer tire, and if he wants to capitalize on the advantage of the softer tire, he has to make it right. I mean, start to overtake them because in a few laps the mediums are going to be faster than the softs, or at least as fast. But Hartza has 1.2 seconds. Hartza gets a 3-second time penalty. That's a shame. But he has 1.1 laps of fuel, so I put rage mode on and just, push like a madman. And guys, please do speak and write English in the chat, because we want to know what you're talking about there. Wapachop is really close to Matty, but not yet. Still not yet. There's a chance we will get a few dive bombs on the last lap.
Maybe not. Hartza, I think Hartza's softs are starting to die out. It's lap 23, and they're already 10 laps old, so.
He has this lap, he has these few corners, and then if he's not gonna overtake him, it's starting to get a bit dangerous to dive bomb and stuff like that, so I think he has to just stick with the P5.
Matty Suddens, 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that's a good one for him.
So I think Hartza could get P4. I think the podium. I think the podium is out of rage, but and that's Wapachop.
But let's see how many penalties, warnings does Wapachop have? Oh, that's one. No, I'm sorry, that was Matty Suddens, but Wapachop has a warning. He has one warning, so
yeah,
there's a chance. And Best Bob has a 3-second time penalty as well.
Raidfo has 2 warnings. JB, 1 warning. Yeah.
So this far, Mr. Oxhawks 10. What would you rate this race? How would you rate this race from 0 to 10?
Well, you know, after the first, I don't know, 7 laps, it's it's been a bit boring, to be honest. I think uh, I think Mexico TUF2 was better.
Yeah,
Well,
it
the
was.
last time
Yeah.
I commentated, but
But now
we'll see. We'll see.
Wapachop has a good chance on the DRS right now. He is on rich mode, rich mix, but so is Madison. Is he going to try to overtake?
Dive. No.
No, just not yet.
Matisse
Not
shuts the door on
just
him.
doesn't cut it. Just doesn't cut it. Guys, English in the chat.
Unknown.
Please.
No one is going to suck your dick, please.
Maybe someone will when you tell it who you are.
Froi mich schon dicka.
And SDB car overtakes I shoot you. I think he was in parabolic car just before it. So yeah, easy overtake. No problems there. And yeah.
Pagani, I'm so lost following the chat. Hope everyone is well. Gotta go to the airport. Haha, laters. Let's have a good one.
See you, Pagani.
I think Hartza has really he's now 8 tenths behind Wapachop, so that's his race done.
Yeah, I think so too. But we're going.
Where is Super Gay? I mean Super Guy NL. I see what you did there. Super Guy is a reserve driver, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But to be honest, there was only 14.
There was only 14 drivers, so he would have had a. Alright, Corey says he was only reserved for the last race, and they're gonna check him out in other divisions this week.
Yes.
Alright, so can we expect him to drive in Canada tomorrow? In TF2? Or...
Well, maybe in both.
Yeah, this is the last lap, and Raidfo has started the last lap now. With 12 seconds to JB and 22 seconds.
Yes.
No, I mean 34 seconds to Matty Sutton. So that is going to be an easy win for him. And Hartza cannot take the. He just doesn't have the pace anymore to catch up with Wapachop and Matty Sutton. So I think Wapachop gets the podium in the end.
Not ladies.
But he is not using the DRS. Why isn't he using the DRS? Wapachop.
I don't know. SDB got 3 seconds. Well, that's the gap is just too big to either way. So
Wapachop got a warning the last lap. So if he gets a warning this lap, it will be a 3-second time penalty. So now he really has to just drive carefully behind Matty and be inside 3 seconds and not let Hartza pass. No, Hartza has a 3-second penalty as well, so he could actually let Hartza pass and just cruise home, of course, inside of those 3 seconds.
Yeah, but I think he doesn't know the fact that
I know he cannot. And he is not using the DRS. I don't know why he isn't. But and Hartza is really closing up. Is he trying to overtake in Ascari? No, he didn't. And
I think that was the last. Wait, no! He's gonna get. Will he get him?
He's gonna try. He will try.
He has
but
rich
he still
mix.
Has 3 seconds. He has 3 seconds though. It's not gonna cut it if they won't hit each other, and they don't. But Hartza gets P4, but he still has those 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And Wapachop is going to get P3. Yes, that is. Raid for one, JB second, Wapachop third, Matthew Suddens in P4, Hartza P5, Rip and Run P6. Best Bob is coming in P7,
SDV got
and Best
8th. I
Bob.
shoot you coming after a short amount of time to Parabolica and across the finish line, and
And
Hamtaro
then,
P10
yeah,
with the 1
coming in
point.
1 point, and last driver to drive drive over the finish line for the last and 27th time in this race is Hamtaro, just like that. And that was Hamtaro got 9th. Okay. So there was so Bika got so many penalties that he lost to Hamtaro. That's a I didn't expect that.
Hashtag best crowd ever. And here is your podium.
Well, I shoot you got 6 seconds of penalties. So yeah, I'm sorry, it was I shoot you. So Hamtaro P9. So in the end, it was Raidfo P1, Jesper P2, the Wapachop P3. That's our podium, and fourth was Madison's Hartza P5, Ripperon P6, Best Bob P7, SD Dikat P8, Hamtaro P9, I shoot you P10. And only four retirements. That's not too bad, but in the end, when we have 14 drivers on the grid, that is a bit bad.
Yeah, it is. SDB got 11 seconds worth of penalties, finishing 4 seconds in front of Hamtaro. Well, it is.
By the way, yeah. By the way, Mr. Oxox, who was your driver of the day?
Well, definitely Hartza. From P11 to P5, solid drive. Just a bit sad that he couldn't get the P4 or P3 in the end. I mean, he was on the faster tire, but just couldn't capitalize anywhere. So, you know, it's a bit disappointing for him. But yeah, Hartza driver of the day for me.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. I mean, of course, Raidfo had a solid race. I mean, dominating the race from the start and winning by, I mean, I think it was 12 seconds. But still, Hartza from P10, P11, I'm sorry, to P5. That was a good drive for him. And the tactics played out, the strategy played out. Nothing too dramatic in the race for him. So, yeah, driver of the day for him, for me, and you is Hartza, 1986.
Hashtag
Suomi,
best
Finland.
crowd. Hashtag best crowd ever. Hashtag I see you out there. And yeah. Obviously that is the race right there. And
thank you for joining us on the stream. I'm sorry there was a bit of a beef in the chat and a bit of German nonsense going on, but yeah. Thanks for joining us. And tomorrow we are in Canada for TUF Division 2 at the same time, once again 9:30 p.m. GMT. And I thank you for joining, and I thank Oxox for joining me. I actually have to thank Oxox for me allowing to join you to this beautiful commentary and this beautiful stream. And yeah, for me it's good night.
And yeah, thank you for joining, and I thank you all for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, by the way.
And leave a like if you did enjoy the stream, and I will finish the stream off with some good night words with my native language. Hyvää yötä kaikille, juokaa maitoa, kasvakaa isoiksi, kasvattakaa isot pallit, nukkukaa hyvin ja nauttikaa elämästä ja lyökää vaimojanne turpaan. Kiitos ja hyvää yötä.
Se on juurikin näin. Kiitos, haistakaa paska.